Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking you to one of the most breathtaking places in India, Srinagar, the summer heartland of Jammu and Kashmir. This isn't just another travel vlog, alright? We're diving deep, giving you the real deal on what to expect, where to go, and how to make the most of your trip. If it's your first time visiting, you're in for a treat. We've got 10 essential tips to make sure your trip is unforgettable. Let's dive right in. Alright, so you're thinking about Srinagar, huh? Good call. First things first, timing is everything. Srinagar is beautiful all year round, but trust me, there's a sweet spot. Think April to October. Why? Because the weather is your best friend during these months. Perfect for wandering those Mughal gardens, taking a shikara ride on Dal Lake. You know, all the good stuff. Plus, if you're lucky enough to be there in April, you'll catch the famous Tulip Festival at the Indira Gandhi Memorial Tulip Garden. Imagine millions of tulips in bloom. It's like stepping into another world. Okay, let's talk logistics. The easiest way to reach Srinagar is by air. Fly into Sheikh Alam International Airport. It's well connected to major cities like Delhi and Mumbai. Now I know what you're thinking, road trip. Yeah, you can travel by road via Jammu. And hey, maybe that's an adventure for another time. But for your first visit, trust me, keep it simple, fly in, and save your energy for exploring. Listen up, because where you stay in Srinagar is part of the experience. We're talking about houseboats on Dal Lake. Imagine waking up to the sound of water lapping against the wood, the mountains reflected in the lake. Pure magic. Now, Srinagar has something for everyone, from luxurious houseboats to budget-friendly hotels and guest houses. But seriously, do yourself a favor and spend at least one night on a houseboat. It's like stepping back in time and experiencing the local culture firsthand. Chapter 4. Alright, let's talk about Dal Lake. This isn't just a lake, it's the heart and soul of Srinagar. First things first, you've got to experience a shikara ride. These traditional wooden boats are iconic. You'll glide through the water, past floating gardens, bustling markets, and those incredible houseboats. And while you're on the lake, make sure to visit the Mughal gardens that line its shores. Shalimar Bagh and Nishat Bagh are a must-see. Trust me, you'll be blown away by the beauty. Chapter 5. We can't talk about Srinagar without mentioning the Mughal gardens. These gardens are like stepping into a postcard, seriously. We already talked about Shalimar and Nishat, but don't miss Pari Mahal, also known as the Palace of Fairies. The view from up there is insane. And then there's Chashmi Shahi, a garden with a natural spring. Each garden has its own unique charm, so make sure you explore as many as you can. Chapter 6. Alright, get ready to explore the heart of Srinagar, the old city. This is where the real magic happens. Lose yourself in the maze of bustling streets, soak up the atmosphere, and discover hidden gems around every corner. Make sure to visit the historic Jama Masjid, a sight to behold. And when you're ready to shop till you drop, head to Lal Chowk, the main market area. You'll find everything from traditional Kashmiri crafts to spices and everything in between. Oh, and don't forget to indulge in some delicious Kashmiri cuisine at the local eateries. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Okay, let's talk about the weather. Srinagar can be a bit unpredictable, so it's best to be prepared. If you're visiting during the summer months, pack light clothes for the day, but don't forget a light jacket or shawl for the evenings. It can get chilly, especially near the lake. Now, if you're brave enough to visit during the winter, be ready for some serious cold. We're talking layers, people. Pack your warmest clothes, hats, gloves, the works. And remember, no matter when you go, comfortable shoes are a must. You'll be doing a lot of walking, exploring those gardens and markets. Alright, let's talk about respecting the local culture. Jammu and Kashmir has a rich and vibrant culture, and it's important to be mindful of that. When you're visiting religious sites, dress modestly. Cover your head, shoulders, and knees. It's a sign of respect. And always ask for permission before taking photos of locals, especially if they're in traditional attire. A simple, "May I?" goes a long way. Remember, you're a guest in their home, so be respectful, be mindful, and be open to experiencing a different way of life. Alright, let's talk safety. While Srinagar is generally safe for tourists, it's always a good idea to be aware of your surroundings. Keep an eye on your belongings, especially in crowded areas. It's also a good idea to stay updated on the current security situation. Check travel advisories issued by your embassy or local authorities. And hey, trust your gut. If something doesn't feel right, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Alright, last but not least, let's talk about health. Srinagar is at a high altitude, so if you're prone to altitude sickness, it's important to take it easy for the first day or two. Drink plenty of water, avoid alcohol and caffeine, and listen to your body. If you have any pre-existing health conditions, it's always a good idea to consult with your doctor before traveling, and pack any necessary medications, just in case. Remember, your health is your wealth, so take care of yourself while you're exploring this beautiful part of the world. And that's it. Srinagar